chest fat is one of the most frustrating areas to lose. You can be making progress everywhere else. Your weight is dropping, your clothes fit better, but your chest still looks the same. And at some point, you start wondering, am I doing something wrong? The truth is, most people aren't completely wrong. They're just missing a few key pieces, and that's what keeps them stuck. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 things that actually matter. No shortcuts, no hype, just what actually works. The first thing you need to understand is this. Fat loss starts with your diet. A lot of people try to out-train a bad diet. They exercise more, sweat more, push harder, but nothing changes. Because at the end of the day, if your body isn't in a calorie deficit, fat doesn't go anywhere. And here's something most people don't realize. The biggest portion of calories your body burns every day doesn't come from exercise. It comes from your basic body functions like breathing, thinking, talking, sleeping, digesting. What we so call your metabolism. Exercise only makes up a small percentage of your daily calorie burn. Which means, even if you train very hard, if your diet is off, your results will still be limited. That's why diet is not just important, it's the foundation. But this is where people overcomplicate things. You don't need a perfect diet. You don't need to cut everything you enjoy. You just need to be more aware of how much you're eating. Focus on simple foods that keep you full, especially protein like chicken, eggs, fish. Add carbs that give you steady energy like rice or potatoes. Include some healthy fats so your body functions properly. It's not about being strict, it's about being consistent enough that your body slowly starts to change. Now here's the biggest myth when it comes to chest fat. Most people think, if I train my chest more, I'll burn the fat there. So they do more push-ups, more bench press, more chest exercises, hoping it will fix the problem. But fat loss doesn't work like that. Think of it this way. Imagine your body is like a swimming pool. When you scoop water out of the pool, the water doesn't just disappear from one corner. The level of the entire pool goes down evenly. Fat loss works the same way. You're not removing fat from just your chest. You're lowering your overall body fat, and eventually, your chest starts to lean out too. That's why doing only chest exercises won't solve it. Now, don't get me wrong, training your chest is still important. It helps build muscle underneath, so when the fat comes off, your chest actually looks better. But the real driver of fat loss is your overall activity, and this is where something simple, like walking, becomes powerful. You don't need to go all out with intense workouts every day. Sometimes, just increasing your daily movement consistently does more than short bursts of extreme effort. And this brings us to the part most people struggle with: consistency. Everyone wants fast results, but the reality is, your body doesn't work like that. You didn't gain 10 kilo overnight, and you're not going to lose it overnight either. Fat loss is slow, especially in stubborn areas like the chest. Some weeks, nothing seems to change. And that's usually the point where people give up. But what they don't realize is, that's exactly when progress is happening under the surface. Your body is adjusting, adapting, slowly moving in the right direction. And the people who get results are not the ones who go all out for a week. They're the ones who keep going even when it feels like nothing is happening. Sleep plays a role here too. If you're always tired, your hunger goes up, your energy drops, and everything becomes harder to maintain. Sometimes improving your sleep and sticking to simple habits will take you further than chasing the perfect plan. So if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. There's no special exercise that burns chest fat. But if you get your diet under control, stay active, and remain consistent long enough, your body will change. And when it does, your chest will change too. If this video helped you understand things a bit clearer, I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. There's a lot of noise out there when it comes to fitness. Quick fixes, shortcuts, things that sound good but don't really work. What I focus on here is simple, realistic approaches that middle-aged men can actually stick to, because that's what gets real results. If that's something you're working on, you can stick around for more. Simple, realistic, and built for middle-aged men, because that's what actually works.